Hi, hello everybody. My name is Michael Paul. I'm one of the trainers over here at Benutech for Rebogateway, Pro Rebogateway. Just want to go ahead and talk to you about live farms. And live farms are a safe set of properties that we monitor for future life events. These are not a lead type. These are just properties that we're going to monitor for future life events. So I'm going to show you how to create those and get those into your system. So first thing we want to do is go over to farming. Okay, here's farming. We're going to click that. And we're going to do a basic radius search to begin. So I'm going to click radius. And you can do this by putting zip code in, address. I suggest address. It will give you a chance to target areas that you want to market and see what life events happen in those areas. So I'm going to put in an address. And it's going to drop a balloon. It's like a little balloon right there. And now I'm going to click this. Okay, so here's my radius. As you know from the other training, the inner pin, you can move it anywhere you want. The outer pin allows you to expand it or make it smaller. So I'm just going to make it, I'm going to come up here, see where it says default right here? This right now is showing me feet. If you click this little default, it will show you, it will allow you to default to a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, or 5 miles. I'm just going to default to a mile. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up, I'm going to click this little magnifying glass. And it's going to go ahead and take me into my area search. So live farms, like I said, are a safe set of properties. So please keep that in mind. I know in the past, a lot of people thought they were leads they were going to monitor, but they're not. They're just properties. And we monitor these properties, 1,000 properties for each live farm, for any one of the future life events that you have in your area. Not all areas have the same life events. So you want to make sure you check to know which areas, what lead type you have in your areas. So I'm here in general, and I don't need to do anything in here because I already did a radius search. So I've already kind of like had my search done. Now I'm gonna come to property characteristics. I want single family and condos. For today, I'm just gonna pick single family. That's all I'm gonna do, okay? Now I'm gonna come down here to get count. Now I'm probably gonna get more than 1,000. I only need 1,000 properties for each live farm. If I do get more than 1,000, I'm going to go ahead and click this limit records and just click 1,000. No matter what happens, it's just going to pull the first 1,000 closest to that property. And that's what I want. I want the first 1,000 closest to that address where that property is, okay? So that's what I'm looking for because that's the area that I want to go ahead and see what life events are going to happen. So I got 2,747. I'm going to click limit records. I'm just going to put 1,000 in here. And then I'm put get count. Now it's going to come up with 1,000 properties, and that's exactly what I want. I have 1,000 properties. There you go. I'm going to click search view records, and now it's going to download those 1,000 properties so I can create the live farm that I want to create. Another thing you want to remember is that you want to make these as basic as possible, these live farms. You don't want to put a lot of information down. You're just looking for the properties in an area that you could market to and find life events from. Okay, so keep that in mind. So here's the 1,000 properties that I have that I downloaded. What I'm going to do now here, I'm going to come up to where it says Save Farm, and I'm going to click that. Okay. Okay, it says create a new farm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the address. Okay. Because I want to remember where this life farm was created. So if I do start getting a lot of life events, let me go ahead and do that. So I'm talking to, if I do get life events from this one area, I'm going to know that I'm going to want to go in there and really start marketing to that area, right? So, okay, and then I'm going to put the zip code, and I'm going to put the date that I created this life farm. The reason I'm going to do that is because I want to keep tabs on it and see how long I've had it and how successful it is or unsuccessful it is. Now I'm going to click create farm right here on the right. Okay, now it's successfully processed 1,000 records. So I'm going to come over to my farming again. I'm going to go ahead and clear out my search. I'm going to come up here to my farming and I'm going to go to saved farms. Okay, everybody, saved farms. That's where I'm going. That's where all my saved farms are at. And here it is, 8662 Bel Air Circle. I'm going to click that little arrow V. I'm going to come down to where it says Manage Notifications. You see that down at the bottom? I'm going to click Manage Notifications. It's going to bring up a window. It's going to allow me now to go ahead and set up my live farms. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to click Active. All right, so if I don't click Active, these will never be monitored. So be sure you always click Active first. Days, use the number of days you're going to get notifications, emails. I don't need 10 emails for one live event, maybe 2 or 3. Okay, I'll put 2 down. Also, if you look down below here at the bottom, it says note, lead type availability varies by county. Not all lead types may be available for the selected farms. So what we're saying is you need to find out what lead types are available in your county so that you'll know what go ahead and you can pick the live events you want. Okay, now just sold, I'm not interested in that. Just listed, not interested in that. These are for people who have MLS connection. Expired, I am interested in that. MLS is only in several states and counties right now, so do check to make sure you do have MLS connection. Right now, just for the record, I'll tell you we have MLS in all Southern California counties, some Northern California counties, Maricopa County, Arizona, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach, and Broward County, Florida. That's where we have MLS connection at this time. Okay, I hope that helps. Notice of default, I absolutely want notice of default. Affidavit of death, yep. Notice of trustee sale, notice of sale, I want that. Bankruptcy, I'm not interested in bankruptcy. Divorce, yep. List pendants, this is for counties and states that don't have notice of default and notice of sale. You'll notice a lot of you out there will have this, so you will want to click that. For lease by owner, I'm not interested. For sale by owner, not interested. Probate, I'm not interested in probate. Eviction, if I do have eviction, I definitely want that. So now that I've clicked the life events that I want, and I've clicked active, I'm going to get 2 emails. Let me know what life event I've gotten from my 1,000 properties. I'm now going to click save. Okay, it says notification settings updated. So I'm going to click out of here, and you're going to notice it says live. So I now know that I have another live farm. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go and clear this out. I'm going to do one more. I want to go ahead and do one more so you understand this. So this time I'm going to use a boundary search. Okay, so I'm going to go to boundary search. Okay, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to use the same address. What the heck? Let's make it easy. All right, I'm going to click it. It's going to drop that balloon there. Now I'm going to click it, and now it's allow me to create my boundary search. So I'm going to click it once, and it's going to allow me to go ahead and drop another anchor. I'm going to go ahead and click it again and go up here. Okay, I'm going to click the anchor again. I'm going to come back over here, cross over here, click the anchor again, come over here, cross the anchor, and click it again. I'm going to click it twice. Again, you can move this anywhere you want. Okay, maybe you decide you don't want to be exactly there. It will allow you to move it. This will, the outer pin will allow you to expand it or make it smaller. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click that twice. Okay, I'm going to go back to my magnifying glass like I did the first time. I'm going to click it. Okay, it's going to go ahead and take me back into the area search, where I'm going to go ahead and set up my live farms. And did I not? Oh, okay, my computer's a little slow. Sorry about that. That happens sometimes. So I'm doing a boundary search because I want to see how that was done with a boundary search. You can do by radius or boundary search. You can use, like I said, an address. I'm sorry, a address or a zip code. Of course, the smaller you make it, the better, because you're just looking for 1,000 properties for each live farm. So I think targeting areas are much better, especially if there's areas you're already working in. I think that would probably be more useful for you. That's just my personal opinion. I'm gonna go to property characteristics. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go and click my records to 1,000. And I'm gonna click get count. So these really are a great tool for real estate agents. It does help you. This is like the gravy on top of your other features that you have because we allow you um, to monitor these for future life events. And you do, when you do get a life event, you do want to go ahead and look at it right away and decide whether you want to send out marketing material later or now, or what your plan is. Most leads, you're probably going to want to send out some type of marketing material, maybe even call. That's something you'll have to decide on your own, but these are really good for you as far as getting listings or business. All right, so we're back where we started. So now I'm going to go back to Save Farm. I'm going to go ahead and come back up to Create New Farm. Okay, I'll just put Bel Air Circle right now. Okay, I'm going to put the zip code and the date that I created it. I'm going to click Create Farm. All right, so it's now downloading that these 1,000 properties into my farm area for me. Successfully processed 1,000 records. I'm going to click out of there. I'm going to come up to farm. I'm going to clear my search. I'm going to come back up to farming. I'm going to go to saved farms. I'm going to come here to it. I'm going to click that little V arrow. I'm going to come down to manage notifications. And again, the first thing I want to make sure I do is click active, right? Because if I don't click active, then it's not going to monitor these at all. And I'm going to put 2 days for 2 notifications, 2 emails I'll get for each new life event. Okay, so I'm going to pick expires, notice of default, affidavit of death, notice of trustee sale. I'm not interested in bankruptcy. I'm going to click divorce. And these are all lead types that I have in my county, so I already know that. I don't need a list business because I already have notice of default, notice of sale. Lease by owner, not interested. For sale by owner, I'm not interested. Probate, not interested. Eviction, I'm definitely interested in that. Now I'm going to go click save. And it's been updated. Also, there's one more thing I want to talk to everybody about. Down here, you see regenerate daily notice, just in case you maybe you lost a daily notice or something, or you didn't get it. You could click here and it regenerate that daily notice for you, that life event for you. Okay, so I'm gonna click out of here, and there it is, my new live farm. Okay, so that's how you do your live farms. I hope this has been helpful. Please feel free to call us in customer service at 866-887-0206. We'd be glad to assist you in any way we can. I appreciate everybody watching this. I wish you all much success and look forward to talking to you. Take care and have a blessed day.